Hi everybody, this is a fairly short video I hope to show you how to take through Design Space this new SVG to cut this lovely beer and snacks caddy which I've brought out in time for Father's Day. I hope it's come around a little bit sooner than I expected, but it's an easy project. You can make this in a couple of hours easily and it looks really impressive when it's finished. I think makes a great gift for Father's Day. It's a double-sided box, so the other side of the box looks exactly like this. You've got space for 4 cans and 2 lots of snacks in either side. Right, so we'll go into Design Space and I'm going to bring it in right from scratch. Normally I start my videos at the point where the SVG is already in my library. But after the recent update with the slightly different windows we get now, a few people have been a little bit concerned when they bring it in that they're not doing it right. And I'm sure you are, but we'll just do it. So you go upload as you would do in the normal way, and then here upload image, which is a bit confusing because it's not an image you're bringing in, it's a cut file, but they've chosen to use this word now. So again, at this screen you could drag the SVG onto here. I'm using the desktop version for PC and I usually work at full window, so for me to start dragging things around there's just no need. I'm going to click browse here. And so you would navigate now to wherever you've got the file saved on your system. It's automatically coming up for me because I've already brought this in today. So you just click on it and open, or whatever you do to normally bring it in. And then you get this window here, which I think is a little bit confusing. It makes it look like a picture and it's not. But anyway, all you need to do here is continue. And again, this window, you could rename it if you wanted to. But if not, you just click upload and it will drop onto your canvas. It used to go into your library first, now it comes automatically onto your canvas. So it's already selected when it drops on, so all we need to do is just click ungroup, which for me is at the top of the layers panel over here because I'm using the desktop version for PC. That lets you see the 2 subgroups inside that group that was there, and the bottom group has all the cut pieces in it, and the top group is where the lines that need converting to scores live. We can't make them come in as score, they come in automatically set to cut, as you can see here in the operations menu, but you just click on basic cut and choose score from the drop down and you can see that they've been converted now. And while they're still converted, just ungroup them. Ungroup for me, again, at top of the layers panel. Then click that group underneath and just ungroup it. And so now everything on screen is a separate piece and we can attach the scores to the pieces that they relate to. Quickest way to do that, click on canvas next to a piece, drag a box around it and attach, which for me is at the bottom of the layers panel. Do that for all these pieces because they've all got scores. I'll just move that out of the way, but we need to attach that as well. No scores, but we've got to attach those letters together or it'll just put them on the mat any old how. Okay, so the PDF of assembly instructions that you get with this download tells you exactly what you need to do with these pieces. You need more than you can see here, but I just don't see the point in giving you more pieces that you've got to attach scores to because it's quicker to just duplicate them instead. So your instructions tell you that you need 2 of these. This is the back section. If you're going to put your lettering on both sides like I did, you need 2 sets of lettering. You don't have to, oops, change the size of that then. You don't have to, you can just do it on one side. You only need 1 of those. I've already attached that. These are actually the can boxes and obviously there are 4 cans in there, so we need 2, 3, 4 can boxes. Put those over there. These are the end panels. There are 2 ends to the box, so we need 2 end panels. And this is the front and the base panel, so we need 2 of these as well. But you'll get all that in the instructions when you see it. So if we click Make It Now, you can see that this project can all be made on the standard mat using 12 by 12. You do need quite a lot. It's quite a paper hungry project, but it is a big, strong thing when it's finished. Quite a bit of overlapping on the bottom and on the sides. There needs to be, or it wouldn't be strong enough to hold those large beer cans. All the details about the sizes, by the way, because these are European beer cans, and I think they're a little bit bigger than some that you might have in the States. I think you maybe 12 ounce over there. These are about 15 ounces. As we saw in that first picture, they're 66 mil, 2.6 inches wide, 150 mil, 6 inches tall. So they are quite big. So if you wanted to make it to get a better fit on your cans, you could just reduce the whole project down a little bit. But there we are, it cuts on 12 by 12, and if you're using 12 by 12, you'll need 9 sheets of card and then a piece, A4 or letter or something. What happens if I do that? Yeah, they'll both fit on letter, but whatever you've got. I used HTV for mine because that way you're avoiding the need to find transfer tape that won't spoil the card when you put it on, and I just find HTV so easy to cut and weed, so I use it quite a lot, even on card projects. It gives a really lovely finish, I think. Okay, so that's that. If you're using 12 by 12, that's it. You can stop watching, but I just want to talk about if you might be using A3. It's too big for ledger, it's too wide for ledger, so this is very much just for people who can get hold of A3 paper. So what you could do there is you could take these and rotate them, and then we'll just align it left and attach it. So that's 2 beer cans there, so I'm going to get rid of these 2 can boxes, should I say, and I'll just duplicate that one because we've already got it how we want it. And these, just align them left to make sure they're going to be 2. We need to get that magic number of 29.2 for the width, so we'll attach that. And I think that's all we need to do. So if we hit make it now, we can't choose A3, but we can choose this one, this 48 centimeters long one, because that gives Design Space a bit more width to think about. These will definitely cut from A3. I cut my whole project on A3 and I didn't need to move my paper around or do anything special, but I did have to choose this 30.5 by 48.26, and I'm on the long mat anyway, so it doesn't matter. And doing it that way, you can get the whole project out of 6 sheets of A3. I'm mentioning A3 because generally you're going to get heavier weights of card in A3. So I think where you can get it, you're probably going to use A3. So that's what you can do, is you just save a bit of paper, that little bit of twizzling around and interlocking of the can boxes, because they look as if you could move them around, but of course we're not really using the 48 centimeter long paper, we're using A3. And I'll just nip back to the canvas and show you that they are 37.46 centimeters long, which is about 5 centimeters short of an A3. So yeah, you only need to use A3, nothing longer. I just wanted to mention that in case you are going to use A3, to show that you can interlock these together and fit them on an A3. If you don't do that, they won't fit on, and so you'd end up with 4 A3s there instead of 2. So again, just choose that 48 centimeter long material, use it as usual on your long mat, and everything will fit on perfectly. Okay, I think that's all I need to show you. If you have any trouble when you come to cut or assemble it, don't hesitate to get in touch. The links to do that are given in the description below. You can contact me on Etsy or Facebook, whichever's easier for you. And if you've just stumbled across this video and you'd like to buy the SVG, the link for that is in there as well. Don't forget, if you're purchasing 3 or more SVG files at one time from the Tanglecrafts Studio Etsy shop, the link is in the description, you can use the 30 for 3 discount code to get 30% off your total purchase. This offer runs all the time, but you need to use that code when you check out. And if you haven't already joined the Tanglecrafts Studio Facebook group, join now to get any special Etsy discount codes issued to group members and to take advantage of the free SVG files I give away in the group from time to time. The link to the group is in the description. I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.